Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. It's Thursday, you guys. So our tenderhearted, thriving Thursday. Um, Good morning, you guys. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. I got affirmations, a crazy, sexy love note, and we're gonna get a card from the angel Tara this morning. So, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Good morning, Miss K. How are you doing, sweetheart? I hope all is well with you. Um, Before I get started, happy 29th birthday to my daughter. So my middle baby turned 29 today. So happy birthday, Demetria, and hopefully many more to come. I'm glad that you are doing good, Miss K. I'm glad that you woke up and you saw fit to get on the line this morning and be like, "Hey, I'm right here, and everything is good," because everything is absolutely amazing. I know we don't feel like it sometimes, and stuff don't move according to the way we want it to move, but that's okay. It's okay. We get so frustrated sometimes that we see stuff moving in a timely manner, and we don't understand sometimes in the background they got to work for us. And so I know that we get frustrated and don't understand the ramifications of what's going on because we want to do stuff. Good morning, Miss Alex. Good morning, Miss Wanda. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful ladies. And so sometimes that's right. Miss K can't do nothing but wait. And that's the hardest part for some of us is sometimes waiting because we get so aggravated in the midst of there. But I'm grateful. I'm with you, Miss K. I'm grateful. Good morning, Miss Dow. Good morning, beautiful. How are you? I'm so grateful for even the waiting process. I understand because I get aggravated when I got something in my head and I want something done and I want to move in a timely fashion or whatever the case may be. And they say, wait a minute, I know this the way you seen it, but this ain't the way we doing it. And I get it. And so I ain't tripping. Good morning, Miss Wanda. Good morning, beautiful. And I'm accepting all that agape love. Um, and Alex and Miss Kay and Miss Dow and I love it. And even Miss Nikki, I ain't seen her this morning, but I hope all is well with her because sometimes we just need a break. Not that we trying to miss any particular thing, and they come back, and I'm grateful and appreciative to Miss Wanda because you know what? If you think about it, things could be worse. If you think about it, things could be worse. So I'm grateful and appreciative right in the moment. And I know sometimes, like I said, things aren't moving according to plan or the way we want them to move. But just know and take comfort in it's coming. It's coming. And so I guess obviously when me preaching this morning, let's see what they got for us because I'm curious. She probably do need some rest. She out there cleaning up Minnesota, baby, giving them all out free bags and boxes and all kind of stuff. She probably do need some sleep. So our affirmation for today says, I no longer need any negative drama in my life. Did y'all hear that? I no longer need any negative drama in my life. I choose only good experiences from now on. I no longer need any negative drama in my life. She is, ain't she, Miss Wanda? I choose only good experiences from now on. I choose only good experiences from now on. So, with that being said, it's choices. We all have choices, even in the midst of the stuff that's going on. And the funny thing is that here we go. Here we go. They said, yep, we're going to put it right there. So, you guys know that I have been talking to you last week or whatever the case may be about this particular situation and how I didn't want to, I was trying to check myself so that I didn't go to this funeral and say or do or be a particular way that was out of character for me. Let me tell you something. how they show out, how they work it out. Because I can feel everything. But when you come equipped with what you already know you walking into, so if you already know that you walking into the lion's den, you come equipped with the things that's going to protect you from that, right? So I already knew that I was walking in the lion's den. I knew that when I walked in that place, eyes was going to get this big and pointing, and that's such and such. And I knew all of those things were going to happen. But I'm so grateful and so appreciative that they put me in a positive mindset, a positive place in myself, that no matter what happened, no matter what I seen, no matter what the look was like, guess what? I was at peace. I was happy. It made a difference in my whole day. In the Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 again. So I'm happy and ecstatic about stuff like that, because I could have went in there, and let me tell you how the whole dynamic could have changed. I could have went in there with that stank ass attitude that I had, or the thought that somebody gonna be looking at me crazy, and I could have responded on that. That's how they say that you no longer yearn drama. You ever had that in you where you like, as soon as this girl say something to me, I'm gonna slap fire out of her? I could have did that. I could have been in that space. But me doing the work ahead of time prepared me for any looks, anything that anybody could possibly say. And it's not people that say much to me, so that you guys know. But I was prepared with my soul and my heart to not be mean and fictitious, to just understand that, guess what? This is a funeral and everybody. Yeah, because it was that type of moment too, Alex, where it could have been a whole clown. And it was the atmosphere to be able to clown in too. But I'm bigger than that. And I'm better than that. And so it took growth for me. And I'm appreciative. I'm appreciative to be able to talk these things through with you guys on the line, and y'all give me positive feedback and say, hey, listen, I know that you probably in this spot in your head, but your actions can be better than that. And I walked away from that place smiling. And I walked away from there with joy in my heart, because you know what? The whole thing is that everybody lost some money. And funerals ain't about the person, they about the person that's deceased, but funerals are really for the living, to be honest, because you the person that's saying goodbye. That person that's in that casket has already gone on. They're already with the Lord or whoever or whatever is going on. They are no longer present in that body. So there's nobody to show out for. You get it? And so I'm grateful. I'm saying that to say that I'm appreciative for no drama, for not even wanting no drama. That is growth for sure. And Alex, girl, I ain't even tell you. So I'm gonna have to let you see this obituary or whatever the case may be. Cause yeah. Yeah. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for them doing what they did, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to show it to you. Or the boys. Good morning, Miss Phoenix. Good morning, beautiful. How are you? We're gonna get us a crazy, sexy love note. What got for us this morning? I know the boys got one. So I don't know if you got a chance to read it, because immediately when you read it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. As soon as you get a hold to one of them. But so I'm going to give you a little kicker. It was 10 children in there. 10. He had 10 kids. So And I was able to see your boo-boo thanks too, Alex. I forgot to tell you that. I get on here and talk mess about it. I seen Torrance shitting it up with him. And he was like, I know you from my mama or my daddy. I said, I know you too, baby. And you've been doing good and blah, blah. And he was like, who be telling you about me? I said, I be stalking your Facebook page, one Torn. But not only that, your mama be telling me he looked at me like, I was like, yeah, your mama be telling me you doing absolutely wonderful. I'm so proud of you guys. So, yep, I got to shit it up with the boys. And then I seen, was it Alec? Alec? I seen 3 out of the 4, I think. I seen 3 out of the 4. So, yep, I was able to chit it up with your boys for a little while. I stayed longer than what I was expecting to stay. I didn't do no repass or none of that. I'm going to nobody's house because Torrance like, hey, okay, yep. I knew I seen Alec. Yeah, Torrance was like, hey, you gonna go over to the house? I said, oh no, I ain't want it there. He looking at me all crazy because he don't know. You know, them kids, they be like, hey, she been around a long time. Why she ain't coming over to the house? You know why I ain't coming over to the house. But I'm glad to see him. I was glad to see him. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I did this, you guys. 1, 2. Yeah, I did more than a whole lot. I think I dropped like, yep, it was 3. I dropped 3 cards on the floor, you guys. They weren't for y'all. Yeah, they was, listen, Alex, when we left, they was hanging out the car, riding down the street, skirting and carrying on. So yeah, I was over that. That was at the church. So I opted out to not mess with that. Guess what? I know, right? You see what this says? It says accept compliments. This is so funny because a lot of us have hard times accepting compliments. It said accept compliments. It says the next time someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. Don't just shrug it off or play it down or reject the gift. Accept compliments. They are hard, Alex, sometimes to even for you to accept a compliment. And the funny thing is that we're okay with somebody saying, hey, I like that outfit you got on, or hey, you smell good, or whatever. But when they tell us, hey, you're really smart. Hey, I like the way you're able to put things together. Hey, I like your imagination. Hey, I like this, and you be like, what? Really? And you got this look on your face looking like me right now. What? Stunned. They said, accept that. Accept the compliment that, hey, somebody recognizes that you are doing okay. You are doing your very best that you can. Accept the compliment because you guys are doing great. Guess where I went last night too, Alex? I forgot to tell you that. I went to the little thing for LJ as well, down at Wayne State. Look at me just getting out. I told you I've been doing some it. I went to the little, and it was an entrepreneurial like kind of expo where they were pitching their ideals for their new business. It was apps and all kind of stuff. So it was 17 people that got up there and pitched their ideals for their new business and what it would look like. And it was awesome. So good morning, cousin Nikki. We was just talking about you, girl. Yeah. Oh, and I started to text you and ask you where you going, but I ain't want to seem like, I couldn't go nowhere by myself. Because I'm always like, hey, are you going to this particular thing? But yeah, it was nice. It was definitely nice. And so next time somebody gives you a compliment, accept that thing. It said accept compliments. It says you'll be denying yourself and the giver the opportunity to share in a moment of gratitude and love. So when you don't accept their compliment, it says you deny yourself and the person that's giving you the compliment the opportunity to share in gratitude and love. Do you know how much energy it takes for somebody to I know, right? I'm trying because I'm really trying. You know how much energy it takes for somebody to muster up to say, hey, you look really nice today. Hey, sweetheart, I like your makeup. Hey, where did you? It take energy for you to muster up to speak to people and say those particular things and for them to shrug it off or not even think about what you said. That's why they said you don't do justice for yourself or the person that's giving you a compliment because it takes them so much energy just to tell you, hey, I like what you got on. Hey, I appreciate what you did for me today. Hey, thank you so very much. Even if it's your job and you're supposed to do it, thank you so very much. That go a long way. It says exercise your self-esteem and soak it in, superstar. Exercise your self-esteem and soak it in. Think of compliments as little confidence building soul vitamins. Did you hear that? It says think of compliments as little confidence building soul vitamins. You are worthy of praise. And this is so funny because even with me, even with the stuff that I have going on here, even with my superpower, sometimes we just need confirmation. Sometimes we need to hear that, hey, that advice that I gave you is the right thing. The thing that I told you about was the right thing. So it's a confidence booster. When somebody come back and just tell you, thank you so very much. I appreciate your help. That worked out for me, sweetheart. Thank you for your knowledge. Thank you for helping me in the midst of my scrambled brain or whatever I had going on. I thank you. Because guess what? Sometimes we don't have all the answers. And that's okay. But when you get those thankful moments, when people compliment you, when they tell you that you're doing really good and they're proud of you, accept that. We got a hard time with accepting that. Accept that you are doing good. You are doing your very best that you can. And thank somebody for acknowledging that. Because guess what? They got their own shit going on. They got their own freaking problems. And for them to stop in a moment and acknowledge your problems or acknowledge what you got going on or acknowledge to see that, hey, you're doing great. And thank you so very much for helping me out in the midst of the stuff you got going on. A lot of times we feel privileged to the stuff that we get. Nobody owes us anything unless they borrowed it from you or unless they told you they was going to pay it back to you. Nobody owes us anything. So the person that helped you at the grocery store or the person that see that you need a particular thing and they do something and go out their way for you, nobody owes us anything. So right there in those moments, those are where it's, hey, I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Thank you for helping me. I appreciate you so very much. Because you don't know how far that thank you goes. So accept compliments. Because people see stuff in you that you don't see in yourself. I look in the mirror and sometimes I'll be like, is this me for real? Like I know my physical face. I know this avatar. But I be like, the stuff that come out my mouth, the feeling that I have, the love that I give to, I be like, is that me for real? Because guess what? If you guys don't know, I can remember the person that I was. I can remember how I used to respond to people, how negative I was, how I can remember that. And they vaguely let me remember that so that I don't go back there. Cause baby, I used to and can still be a MF. There you go, that song popped in my head. I can swear I can do. I say what's on my mind. If I drink, if I smoke, I keep up with the guys. That's me. Cause I do. I can do whatever I want to do. But you guys learn how to accept compliments because this world is cruel anyways. And so, yeah. And you know what, Nikki? I think so. This funny because even with the presentation that they were doing yesterday, the entrepreneurial presentation they were doing, they started out with uh, a hypothesis, but some of their hypothesis when they started ended up changing. And they telling me to tell you guys this because my thought process when I started this live was one thing. So my thought process, I didn't even, to be honest, I didn't even know exactly what the hell I was doing. I knew that they said, hey, start to do a live. First off, start with telling your truth. Start with telling them how in the hell you got to this spot where you are right now, so that you can pick up some people that guess what, they can relate to exactly what's going on in your life, because guess what, they got the same thing going on, maybe not the same way, but the same thing. And then from there they had every day I am flipping cards and they said we're going to help you to grow so that you can help others to grow. And the whole thing is that I know everybody think that this live is about me. I get on here and I tell y'all all my damn garbage, all kind of stuff. I free myself every fucking morning. So if y'all don't believe that, I do. Because I can tell y'all about my garbage. I can tell y'all what I got going on. I can flip these cards. I can accept things. I am the most honest and the most purest right here. I tell y'all everything. I'm transparent. I don't care now. Because guess what? I figured out that even when people judging me, they can't do nothing about it. It has, hasn't it, Alex? To me, it's been amazing. And even with you guys. So even with talking, so as my um hypothesis started to take flight, what I noticed is that I didn't want people to follow me. I wanted people to follow themselves. I wanted them to know that guess what? The universe didn't leave you without superpowers too. They didn't just give them to certain individuals. And because you used to wonder, hey, how did the psychic lady can see? How these people can see? How this person can do this? And you listen. You got superpowers too. And so as I thought that I was getting on here, and I was going to be this face to represent a particular thing. Now I'm the face to represent superpowers for you. Because all I'm doing is showing you my life. That's it. I talk about my life. I flip cards and talk shit about my life so that you guys can enhance your life and know that you got the same superpowers, that you can enhance and do all of these things on your own. You don't need me. You only needed me to be a conduit. So that means a little piece in between to bring you where you needed to be at. That's it. That is it. All the work that you do, you don't have to praise me. You praise yourself. When I get praise reports as far as, hey, Teresa, this is what happened. You told me such and such. Guess what? I take those compliments because guess what? They let me know that, Teresa, you're doing the right thing, that you're on the right track. That's all I take them as. I'm on the right track. Somebody's listening. They hear you. They're helping you. So Why wouldn't I just take that? And so I'd be amazed at the stuff that they do for you guys. I definitely will, because I'm going down there. Well, here to be here Friday. And like I said, I'm going to Texas, and I'm going to tell her thank you, thank you, thank you, and get her them agape love and Cabbage Patch hugs from you and video chat you and everything, because you know what? Sometimes we just don't know what we do to people. And it's funny, Miss Wanda, did I tell you that I seen Amir, and he texted me again yesterday, and he is doing fine. Sometimes we need just a little community. We just need some positive people to say, hey, keep going. Keep going. You're doing great. I know you slip and fall. I know you fell up them damn stairs. I seen you, girl. I laughed a little bit, but guess what? You okay? You scraped your knee. It's okay. You're doing fine. I get it. So I appreciate you guys. And I appreciate y'all sharing the stuff that y'all be doing. Because guess what? Y'all can be quiet too. Y'all cannot tell me that the stuff works. Y'all can say that, hey, I don't hear nothing. I don't know what intuition is. I ain't been doing none of that. I don't want none of that. And then you cannot come on this live in the morning. And who would I be talking to? Myself. Yeah, Amir he's doing pretty good. And so I'm proud of him, because sometimes we don't know that people struggle. People struggle. And it's so funny. I'm so grateful for the stuff that they do for me, because they allow me to see stuff in people that even if you try to hide it, if you need help with it, they allow me to see that thing. Because I was talking to Elmir the other day. I told you guys I had him for a couple of hours here, and I had asked him a question maybe 2 or 3 times prior to me seeing him this last time. And when I asked him the question, he answered the question, but he lied to me. I am an empath. I know when you're lying. But he lied to me for a reason. You understand? And so he lied to me because, first of all, he didn't understand. I can't believe that this woman is who she is. And the funny thing is that they keep having me bring him out of his box. They keep having me talk to him. And then this other day when I got with him and I was talking to him and he shared some things with me, I said, didn't I ask you that umpteen days ago when I last talked to you? And he said, yes, you did. I said, you lied to me, and I know you lied, right? He said, yes, I did. And it wasn't nothing bad. It was just his business. It didn't have anything to do with me. But the thing is that he was scared. And he was scared to share with me because he was still trying to understand, hey, did I really manifest this person to help me out like this? Is she really who she say she is? Because we run into so many people that aren't who they say they are. So he said, is this lady really, she really this? But baby, he like, you that truth, baby. He was like, you that. He said, because everything that I be thinking, you come around and you confirm everything that I'm thinking. You confirm what other people say. You do that thing. And I don't do that thing for acknowledgement. I do that thing because I love people and I love to help you guys whenever I can, whenever they allow me to. Because guess what? They allow somebody to help me too. Just know that. Okay. So the card for today, look at there. It's renewal. Archangel Jeremiel. Renewal. It says review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So I don't know how many times they're gonna tell you that, hey, it's so funny that we were talking about moving in new directions, because I, at least 3 of us are moving in a new direction. As our Alex is moving in a new direction. Nikki it has definitely moved in a new direction. Miss Wanda is moving in a new direction. I am definitely moving in a new direction. Guess what? Miss K is in the process of moving in a new direction. So we are all in transition and moving in a new direction. So let's see what they got for our renewal. Because sometimes they just have to remind our ass that, listen, they said the angels sent you this card because you're either near the end of a project or at a crossroads. Either you at the end of the project, Miss Wanda, or either you at a crossroads. That's me. It says on the threshold of making an important change. This card signifies that it is time to review and do some evaluations. Make thoughtful judgments regarding your life and then make confident choices. They said, make thoughtful judgments. They mean think through the stuff that you are doing. They said, and then move in confidence that you know that it is already done and everything is in divine order. You are fine. You ever bought something and you be thinking to yourself, why the fuck did I buy that? I didn't need to spend that money. They say, hey, be cognizant of the stuff that you're doing. Because, hey, you know that you're moving in a new direction. You know you're going to need particular things. So why you out here spending money or doing your thing or whatever the case may be, as if you don't have anything to do? So they said, make thoughtful judgments so that you can make confident choices. Rest easy knowing that you've prepared well. Legal situations are resolved favorably for you. I ain't worried about going to court in January because guess what? I haven't done anything. So my legal issue will be resolved. It says, in addition, academic examinations and certification tests go well. And that's funny because Alex was in school. My daughter just posted up a couple of days ago that she passed both her classes with A's. Guess what? When you are in alignment with what you are supposed to be doing, things will fall into place. It says a landmark decision, a career or job change, moving in a different direction and a new beginning. Jermiel is an archangel who helps you to evaluate your life so that you can clearly decide upon appropriate changes. Only you know what needs to be changed in your life. Only you know what needs to be ex-nayed, who need to be gone, or only you know that. And only you supposed to be making those type of decisions as well. Because guess who they affect? You. It says, so spend some time alone with a pad of paper and a pen and call upon Jermiel to help you review what needs to be transformed, healed, or released. Because some stuff we just have to let go. Relax, relate, reset, release. Let some stuff go. I am in the process of doing the same thing. So I'm not talking shit to y'all and telling y'all to let shit go. I just showed y'all a portion of where I had to let some shit go. Or I would have did some dumb shit. I could have not did the work, processed in my mind what that young lady had said, and let me tell you something, could have went to that funeral and turned that mother scruncher all the way out. You get what I'm saying? So I had to do the work. I'm different. And so I got to show y'all different. She said, I had your bail money because it could have been that. That's what I'm saying. Do you know what spot you could have been in? Do you know how many times that I could have made the wrong decision and been in somebody's jail cell or maybe somebody hell? But they saw fit to keep me even through that process. And so why wouldn't I show growth? Because, baby, I was in there shining like new money at a funeral, you guys. shining like new money. And the funny thing is that even with talking about him, you know what popped into my head? And this is funny. I told you they talked to me through song. Anita Baker, you're the best thing yet to ever come into my life. I was the best thing yet. I'm just saying. And it pops in my head just like that. And so when you hear little songs, I want y'all to recognize the signs. I want y'all to know that guess what? They ain't just doing it for me. They doing it for y'all too. So they want you to recognize the little signs. They want you to recognize the stuff you got going on. They want you to recognize that we right here. When you call out for their help, they right there. They listening. They willing to help. All you got to do is ask for it. How bad do you want it? That's what I keep hearing. How bad do you want it? I want it real bad. So I'm going to keep moving towards it. So let the negative people go and those negative things go, because guess what? They don't serve you anymore. And go around some positive people that got some positive stuff going on, because they elevate your soul and they keep you pushing forward. Because as you watch them move, it can't do nothing but to inspire you to keep moving. So I'm inspired by each and every one of y'all to keep moving. Because even when I'm in a bad spot, even when my brain ain't processing stuff right, even when I got some depression going on, even because the holidays is up and I'm mourning still and I still got stuff going on, y'all keep me pushing. Because guess what? I can see that y'all got shit going on too. And y'all keep fucking pushing. I ain't gonna let y'all outdo me. So I'm gonna keep pushing too. And that's what I love about each and every one of y'all. Y'all get knocked down. Y'all get hurt. Y'all get scabs and all kind of shit. But y'all some warriors because y'all keep fucking pushing. And that's all I can ask is that you keep fucking pushing. So every day that I see you get on here and say, hey, I'm sending out agape love and I'm sending out Cabbage Patch hugs and all of that shit. And hey, you beautiful ladies. That makes my heart jump because you're still pushing. And so I'm grateful for that. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Tomorrow is 3-card readings, you guys. I don't have a boo-boo stank. So I love you guys so very much. Go out here and use your tenacity and your trusting. What I got down here, I got Tenderhearted, Thriving Thursday. So use your heart. Be tender to people. But this is a Thriving Thursday because we doing things. And for those of you guys that I'll see Saturday, which is absolutely amazing for the party. So I'll see some of you guys Saturday. And if I don't, guess what? Everything is all in divine order. Everybody is doing great. I am commending you guys. Please accept the compliment. Please accept the compliment. Nikki, you're doing great. I love it that you are helping out the people in Minnesota. I love your tenacity. I love your tender heart. Alex, I love that hippiness in you. You are doing great, sweetheart, with moving forward and trying to purchase houses and the real estate and getting in the game. You are doing great and moving at your own pace where you don't stress yourself out. You're doing great, Miss Wanda. I understand that things aren't going quite as fast as you want them to, but you are doing great in the waiting, in the being patient. Miss Dow, I see that you have some things going on, and they may not quite go the way that you want them to go, but they said, hey, Miss Dow, keep pushing. You're doing great. You woke up this morning, sweetheart. Miss K, you already know. You going places, babe. And they said, for your patience and your diligence, we will do great things. So you guys are doing amazing. Accept the compliments. Pat yourself on the back. You remember, hey, reset, recharge, celebrate. Because it's time to do it all over again. I love you guys so very much. Miss Phoenix, you go ahead. You've been jumping out there with the whole, you got it. You got this thing, Miss Phoenix. You've been doing that thing. The raising of the children, the instilling and keeping the positivity going in their lives is a whole lot. The love and the spirituality and the stuff that you share with them is greater than any gift you could ever get them. Phoenix is your knowledge, your power. So Christmas time is coming around. Just know that the best thing that you can give is love and your peace and your gratitude and your acceptance. That's more valuable than any present you can buy anybody. So I love you guys so very much. And you have a great day. And tomorrow we'll be doing 3-card readings. So come on in here, and whether you got a question or not, I'm ready. And again, I do, before I get off this live, I want to say to my mom's best friend, she lost her daughter yesterday, Ferry. My condolences to Miss Ferry and her family, and what they're going through right now. And so, nonetheless, the sun shall shine again. It may have been dark yesterday, but the sun will shine again. And so, you guys, I love you again so very much. Go out, be the best version of yourself, because you always are. Go show out. Take those compliments, because you are doing great. I know it don't feel like it sometimes, but you are. So, I love you guys, and I'll see you here tomorrow for the card of the day. 3-card readings, you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.